my Montes. Let's see if anyone comes in. I think there will be at least a few people. I need to fix up my eyebrows and trim my mustache a little bit. Oops. Okay, it'll take it a second. Should I do a poll on it? Hello, let's see. Should I do a poll? Not a countdown. Q&A maybe. Let's see, what's up? Whoops. Everyone new. Wait, why is it green? Okay, everyone new. Here we go. There we go. How does this hair always grow back so fast? Hello. Sorry, I'm plucking my eyebrows. I realized I didn't do that for a little while and they quickly got out of control. So I gotta fix them because I gotta film stuff this weekend. And they're getting a little crazy. There we go. Okay. Hi, what's up? Hello. Hi, everybody. Feel free to start chatting. As soon as you get in here, there's kind of no point to this. I'm just getting ready for some shows. About to do my makeup after I finish plucking my eyebrows. I think that's all I'm gonna do to them for now. Hi, Ava. Hi, Gabe. Hi, Lyndon G. What's up? Hope everybody has a fabulous, fabulous weekend. I'm about to start doing makeup here. I probably need to put on, I need to start with a good pore minimizer because it's going to be a long night. I have 2 shows tonight I'm featuring for Lara Bites at Cap Comedy Club. Thanks, Ava. Elise, what's my favorite makeup? My favorite makeup is cheap makeup. I'm not a qualified makeup artist or anything like that. I'm a comedian podcaster. I just come on here and do makeup because it's like a good 2 birds, 1 stone situation. While I'm getting ready, I can talk to you guys and see what's up. Because I always feel really weird on lives if I'm not like doing something. But to answer your question, my favorite face makeup is YSL has really good foundation, which is like one of the few expensive things I have that I bought before I went completely broke. And I am using it pretty conservatively because it does cost so much. All right. Hi, Jonathan. What's up? Your friend wanted to say hi. Her name is Oliver. Interesting. Not Olivia? Well, hi to both of you. Corny pickup line, you're having a heart attack because my heart is under attack when I'm not with you. I like that. That's a good one. How about this pickup line that I got in my DMs this week? Some guy said he would I'd eat a mile of your shit just to see where it came from. I had an absolutely bananas, I got on Kill Tony, if any of you are comedy fans, and you know that, and it definitely introduced me to a wide new audience, and some of that audience is off their fucking rockers. And so that was like the craziest pickup line I got in my DMs. What's up, cuckoo? Oh. I wanted to say hi, and my dog also decided to say hi. So he is barking off screen. I feel like he intuitively knows that when I'm doing my makeup, it means that I'm going to be leaving soon. I know, emotional remix. Isn't that fucking nuts? Like, I think I'll never forget. That's the craziest line anyone's ever used on me, because I've had a lot of pickup lines used on me, and I don't remember most of them. That one is crazy. Hey, Ryan. Hi, RN. You have a lot of letters in your name. Welcome back. Hey. Welcome, everybody. I figured, I haven't been on here this week yet on a live, and I'm having like a crazy week on YouTube, because this podcast episode I released with Kurt Metzger absolutely blew all of my other episodes completely out of the fucking water. Like, my biggest episodes that I had to date, all of them combined don't even equal the views that I've gotten on his episode, because his fan base is so devoted. So if any of you are in here from that, hi, welcome. Nice to have you. Thank you for coming in here. All right, if anyone gives a flying fuck, this is the Tarte Amazon Clay Full Coverage Foundation. I do like it. I've bought it a lot. I find that the tone matches my skin really well. What to do with oily, sensitive skin? I bought these things off Amazon. They're like oil absorbing sheets. I do swear by these. I have them in my purse. I lightly tap them on my oil zones, and they tend to absorb the oil without fucking up my makeup too much. And then you also need a reliable setting powder. That helps a lot, because I get pretty oily. Oh, as a guy, you can use those. They're bamboo charcoal oil absorbing sheets, but everybody has different oil absorbing sheets. Pretty masculine packaging. You can keep them in your pocket, and yeah, because you wouldn't be able to do setting powder, I'm assuming, if you're not wearing makeup. But those are a really good hack for absorbing oil on the go. You can always have those with you. Okay, I don't want to go too crazy on the makeup. My skin's having a little dry moment. I don't want to I probably should have exfoliated before I started doing my makeup, but too little too late, and I'll have to remember to do it tomorrow. You're welcome. Okay. You guys can't see because I have a filter on, but I have a bit of a mustache growing back in right now. So I'm going to have to remember to take care of that tonight. Okay, I think if you're wondering why I'm getting so close, by the way, it's because I have the phone up on a mirror. The mirror is behind the phone, so that's how I can do this. You have pores. What do I do? Logan, I don't know what to tell you. XYZ, I'm not going to do that because I don't know what you're going to do with it. Also, I don't do free requests on here, so that's that. I know you guys think it's fun, but it's not for me. I'm not about it. Rice water, that's smart, Logan. I also use rice water as a toner. And then sometimes when I make rice, I'll use like the real water. I'll, mix it around when I'm washing it, and then I'll just kind of go like this. But I have a rice toner that I do find helps my skin texture. What are you talking about, Mac Chickens? What are we talking about? Message retracted, that's for the best. Assuming that was going to be something pervy. Alright, I have this Tarte Double Duty Beauty. This is a pretty good concealer. I have bought this concealer a few times. I like it a lot. I like the texture of it. It's not too dry, but it's still really good coverage. Tatty Day, what does that mean? And I like this technique that I learned off somebody on TikTok of just dabbing just a teeny tiny bit on one of these kinds of brushes, and you don't go right up to the crease. Retinol helps, but you have to be so careful with retinol because it really dries out your skin, and you have to counteract the dryness of the retinol with something that's going to like give your skin recovery. Okay, so the technique is to go down here because you don't want to get too close to the crease. Especially like I have my skin starting to get a little more mature at my age. So I don't want to get too much product under the crease because it will get into the lines and it will look like ass. I don't know if retinol helps with oil. That's a good question. I'm not a dermatologist or really qualified to speak on that. Retinol's supposed to help with texture a lot. All right, we got our first loser a-hole in here. That's okay. That's always gonna happen on one of these. If you don't like me and you find me ugly, what are you doing on my feed? What loser loser behavior? Go find something you like, you freaking killjoy. Anyway, we're gonna ignore that and we're gonna talk to the cool people on here, which are most of you. Great glossy face. What does that mean? It probably looks shiny because of the filter. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate you. Don't worry. I don't feel any type of way about it. I just always like to hit back whenever there's a troll in here, which I'll never understand. I would never troll somebody, but it's because I believe in karma and creating the type of world that I want to see, which is not going into people's lives and being rude to them. But I'm sure that person already left. Anyways, let me focus on the positive, and that's who's in here already and commenting. Thank you, Rizzo. I wasn't too sure about them. I just got them done yesterday. I do feel like the girl did a chop job on the shape of my nails. They were much longer than this, and it was getting hard to take my contacts out, so I did go shorter, and I really wanted this mango color, but it's a strong choice. All right. Yo, A's, get out of here then. YouTube recommends things to you because you engage with things that piss you off. And if you're too dumb to understand how algorithms work, then go ahead and instead of being on somebody's live, why don't you Google algorithm and see why it is that when you interact with something that pisses you off, why it gives you more of that, because it's trying to get your attention anyway. Feel free to get off of here. All right. How much did it cost? How much did what cost? Oh, my nails, $55. Thank you. All right. Do I believe in Jesus? I believe in God, but not Jesus. All right. This is Laura Mercier setting powder. It's pretty good stuff. Again, I don't want to recommend a product unless I've bought it multiple times or would buy it again, and I have bought this multiple times. So, how do I stay in shape? I work out a few times a week. Okay, you guys are like kind of talking amongst yourselves, so I'll let you have at it while I focus on my makeup. And oh, I should cover that pimple before I put any kind of setting powder on it. I watch kids a little bit too, so I feel like being around kids, I'm like exposed to germs and I get breakouts more than I used to. I'm also pretty sure I had like ringworm and got it from the kid not that long ago. Anybody else using chat as their doctor? Anywho. Anyways, bye, burrito. We don't want weird, annoying Christians who don't understand that Jesus would be against you shoving religion down anybody else's throat. You clearly don't understand the Bible. Bye. Get out of here. None of that. None of that. Anyway, what's up? What's up with the people who are left in here? What are your plans for the weekend? What are you doing? Do any of you care about comedy and podcasting? Because that's what this channel is, and I know a lot of random ass people end up in these chats who are not comedy fans and not podcast fans, so there's really nothing here for you. As I said, not a makeup artist. I do eat healthy foods, but I eat a lot of unhealthy foods also. I think an 80-20 split is good as long as you're getting your nutrition. You're getting fiber and vitamin-rich foods, fruits and vegetables, enough protein to replenish your cell restoration, then you can take some liberties, I think, and have things that are not so good for you also. As long as you're moving your body and you're not doing it more than like a fraction of the time, a small fraction of the time. All right. What do I do for a living? I am babysitting right now and trying to get this podcast monetized. I do make money doing stand-up. It's growing, but it's not enough to cover everything yet. Tips are encouraged, memberships are encouraged, but not required. I do have a Patreon if anyone wants to help. Kiffy, you know what? I don't know. Whatever, I'm ignoring that. I don't know about that. Hi, Angelina. Cool name. You got 107 subscribers. That's dope. If you're trying to get more, just keep going. It takes a while. It took me way, way, way longer to get to my first 1,000 than it's going to take me to get to 2,000, and I think it tends to grow exponentially. Okay. I think I did an okay job contouring. I don't want to do too much because where I am, it's super hot, and everything's going to fucking melt off of me anyways. Hey, T. Yeah, I did. Well, I guess, did I technically meet him? I mean, he judged me on Kill Tony. That made me so nervous to see that it was Jimmy Carr because he's one of my absolute favorite comedians ever. And I didn't know until right before I was about to go on stage that it was him. So that just like contributed to me being nervous. But I do feel like our riffs together were really good. And he helped the interview quite a bit. And he did compliment my Kegels joke. So that was thrilling because hearing that one of your favorite joke writers likes a joke of yours is quite the compliment. Anyways, where do I live? I live in Austin, Texas. And I am newish here. I'm going on 7 months here. I was in LA before. Alright, if anyone gives a fuck, it's the Sephora blush. Pretty cheap stuff. What's up? Rupam here? Sorry if I mispronounced that. Hey, Gady Rodriguez Lemes, what's up? Oh, thank you so much. That's really sweet. Thank you. Comedian and podcaster, that's what this channel is. If I've missed anyone who's new in here, who's wondering what the hell this is, that's what this is. You can watch the full video. It's on the Kill Tony page. It's the episode that came out on Monday with Jimmy Carr. And my set was towards the end. Thank you, Sophia. All right, doing some setting spray. Are we allowed to get 360s or no? I don't know what a 360, what do you mean by 360? What is that? Also, if anyone is interested in more private, I guess, like lives, exclusive content, behind the scenes stuff, I do have a membership. I think the smallest tier is really, really cheap. It helps me a lot as I try to, it costs me a lot of money to like run the show. So it'd be nice to make some back and not have to keep doing a lot of extra jobs that don't pay well. As I'm sure you guys know, it is tough out there in the economy. So tips are appreciated, memberships are appreciated, but not necessary. I just like to say thank you for sending me a gift, AB-ish. I appreciate that a lot. Am I married? No. Spinning the camera around to show the fit. The fit is so boring. It's a t-shirt that I got for free at this comedy competition I did this week. Thank you. Thanks for sending that. I'm going to butcher your name, Abhishukari, but thank you for saying that. Please don't ask me to say stuff without tipping me. Oh my God, out of here. That's so fucking annoying. Get out. All right. Am I married? No. Melissa, thank you for subscribing. I hope you find something on this channel that you like. If you're into podcasts or comedy, that's what I'm posting a lot of. Oh no, the retards are here. Oh, get the fuck out of here, guys. We're not doing that. Get out of here. Oh, it's so annoying when that happens. All right, get the fuck out of here. Okay, thank you, Melissa. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with all of these absolute fucking retards that post 6-7 in here. Hope you guys don't mind that I have a little bit of a sailor's mouth with that kind of thing, but those people need to hear that they are scum of the earth, as Bring Me the Horizon would say. Anyways. Oh, thank you for sending me a star. I appreciate that. Yo, Kyson, what's up? Oh, and Sprinkle. Wow, you were just blessing me. Okay. Another retard. All right, goodbye. Am I Bulgarian? No, I'm Ukrainian, technically. Hey, Curtis, what's up? Okay, Jason, go kiss your mother on the mouth. All right. Goodbye. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of, this is an old MAC, what are these things called? Like the shine spray, whatever. Not spray, shine stuff. What's up, Emma? Oh, my name. Yeah, that's okay. It is a very Soviet bloc name, so I understand. Oh, I appreciate that, HVM. I think I got it under control now, but I very much appreciate that. I have yet to make anyone a mod. I'm gonna see how long I can. Well, I shouldn't invite that. I shouldn't invite troublemakers, but anyways, we're here. It's okay. Every time I do a live, sometimes it goes off the rails. I still believe in the live. It's still been very beneficial to me over the last 6 months since I figured out that I needed to do it. Jess, am I a communist? No, fuck no. Am I going to film another pod tonight? No, I have shows tonight. I'm going to go and be on 2 different shows at a club. I'm opening for my friend and very talented comedian Laura Bites here in Austin. And thank God, because I'm about to be short on rent, and that's going to pay well. I mean, I'm still going to be short, but, you know, sometimes you guys help. That's why I come on here and I promote the channel, so I can start getting those ad dollars and covering the costs of everything. Because it's like $300 a month in software and memberships for me to run the podcast. It's not free. And I work on it really, really hard, and it will pay off with ads eventually, but right now it's just crowdfunded. So I really, really appreciate whenever anyone helps out. If they can, it's encouraged, but it's not required. And I do have a membership, so it's not just free. Okie dokie. Thanks, appreciate that. Hi, Richie in Philly. That's cool. What's the show? It's a comedy show. I'm a comedian. I know that I have to remember to keep repeating myself in the live because it's, am I monetized already? I am monetized, but like, my first check, and it was mostly tips from these lives, was like $200, which doesn't even cover the cost of doing the show. So it's not like it's paying my bills, but that's kind of why I also try to do these a lot. You know, so I'm very blessed and grateful to be monetized, but it's not actually paying my bills yet. So here we are, continuing to hustle. This is an old ass Sephora eyeshadow stick thing, if anyone cares. General Washington, tell me you don't know a fucking thing about content creation without telling me you don't know a fucking thing about content creation. It's not free money. I work my fucking ass off. I work 80 hours a month on this podcast. It costs me money to work on it. It costs my life, many hours of my life, many, many different software programs that are memberships. And I would do it for free because I love doing it, but the fact that you call it free money just tells me how little you know about this business. So that's on you. Coder, I have a filter on here. Plastic girl my ass. Anyways, is there anyone cool left in the chat? God damn. Anyway. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I'm just gonna do makeup until I see something normal appear in the chat. I'm not in Manhattan Beach. Good Lord. People don't know shit about shit. The creeps are out, yes. T, you're one of the normal ones. I see you. I appreciate you. I know it's not everybody. Thanks, HMV. Second person that you've seen on KT and then seen their podcast, and both because you're obsessed with occult ritual magic. That's cool. And synchronicities. I love synchronicities. Wait, what's your name? DDR. I freaking love synchronicities. I talk about them all the time. That's so cool. I'm glad you saw both of those things. Thank you for watching the episode. Squishes for life. I'm not going to say stuff for free. If you want to tip me, go ahead. Mr. Max, still talking out the ass about stuff you don't know about. All these streamers adding ads to their streams. I don't physically add things. If there's ads in here, it's because the stream is monetized, because I'm trying to make back what I'm putting into this. This is an investment. If you don't like it, leave. Go to a different stream. You don't have to be here. Anyways, Jess, I am not a regular. That was my very first time going on Kill Tony. I had signed up all of this year. I started signing up in January. I finally got pulled a couple weeks ago. The episode dropped this week. I doubt I will ever become a regular because I don't think I'm enough of a character. General Washington, leave the fucking chat if you don't like it. Goddamn. What a fool you are to stay here. Goodbye. Fucking idiot. Imagine not liking something and then not moving on with your life. What a waste of time. Is Tony Hinchcliffe killing comedy? He's not killing comedy. He's giving a lot of people cool opportunities. The show is definitely a bit of a circus, but I understand that that's what keeps people coming back and watching it. That's definitely like a very smart strategic move. Does it help a ton of kind of regular, maybe more boring comedians such as myself? Not without us doing the work of signing up and waiting to get on. However, you know, it is what it is. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the chat. MMA Unk, yes, I was on Kill Tony. It was a good time. It was a lot of good exposure to cool people. Do I drink a lot of water? JR, I have a beauty filter on, so please don't think that this is my natural skin tone. It's decent, but it's definitely not that good, but it is good to hydrate. I mean, I think I probably should drink more water, if anything. Anyways, let me see. I'm still behind on the chat. Okay. Sub Art the Clown in Vegas. Yes, that was me on Kill Tony, John Smith. I was super, super nervous. Yes. Thank you, Hondi. My parents didn't fund me, you absolute fucking moron. Do you have two brain cells to rub together, Mr. Mac? Anyway, probably not. You liked Hans Kim before he became shit? Before I became shit? What are you talking about? Another 6'7" idiot. Okay. Another Jesus-loving fucking dumbass. Here we go. Goddamn. MMA Unk has turned on Rogan. Okay. It's called having a job, Mr. Mac. Clearly you don't have one because you have time to be in someone's live talking shit. Anyway. God, maybe I do need a fucking moderator. This is so annoying. Jimmy Carr was on tour in the U.S. How did he manage to be a part of the show? I don't know. Good question. Anyways. I'm just going to ignore the chat until something normal comes back up. Because right now it's a whole slew of craziness. And I'd rather finish doing my makeup. What do you... Super chat for quiz? What does that mean? Matthew, Christ teaches you not to shove your beliefs down people's throat, you fucking idiot. Open the book and read it for real. God, these religious freaks, these zealots, probably don't understand, like, really talk themselves into thinking that trying to control other people's lives is okay without realizing how annoying they are and how much they actually turn people off from that. But it's never anyone smart doing it. There's got to be people at the bottom of the intelligence bell curve, and boy, are they in this fucking chat. Anyways. Yes, Art, I will add you as a moderator. Okay. Do a good job. Do a good job as mod. Appreciate you. Yeah, they're... Liminal, you're right. They are not helping at all. No, Amir, I don't like Trump. All politicians are fucking lying to you. They don't give a fuck about you. So if you think that one of them is doing things in your interest, you're a fool. You're welcome. You'll mostly be deleting people who are saying 6'7". Jess, here's the thing. I'm not against people going to church, but a belief in God is incredibly personal, and What I don't believe in is shoving your own deep personal beliefs about God onto other people. Alexa, I will not stop cursing. If you don't like it, you do not need to be here. You're right, Melania does not like Trump. I think nobody wants him gone more than her. Anyways. You're right, Art, they sure do. Wasting time. It's not a waste of time if it's your thing. Moonrock, I don't need 2 mods, but I appreciate you. We could get, let's get General Washington out of here, because the whole being in here when you don't want to be in here is like peak loser behavior. If you don't like this, leave. Life is finite. You will die soon. Why would you spend time in a chat of someone you are not into? I would never do that. And I'm better than you, so. All right. Please go on the Irina of Ideas podcast. Never heard of it. Thanks, TT. I'm getting worked up. I'm not Mexican. I am Ukrainian. When's my next show after tonight? I'm at Cap City all weekend, actually. So I'm doing 5 shows this weekend. 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow, 1 on Sunday. Wednesday night I have a show, and Friday night I have a show. And so far that's all that's booked out. Okie dokie. Thank you, Moonrock. I appreciate that so much. Megal, it's not a dumbass. I don't know why you're talking shit. When you're depressed, you pull up the video of Melania. Oh, I don't know that. Oh, I remember the jacket. I do. That's so funny. Thank you, Emiri. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Happy poop is very funny. Okie dokes. Do I repeat jokes? Yeah, I definitely repeat jokes. I can't come up with new jokes every night. That's not how stand-up works. You have to work jokes out for years sometimes before you get it to the right place. Okay. Where's my mod? Can we get Douglas out? General, nobody making 300K a year would be in a live talking shit. No, you're not. You're a broke-ass bitch in your mom's basement. I promise you. You all act the same. Nobody making that kind of money would be a loser enough to be acting like this. I do know. I don't need a ring. Okay. There we go. Anyway, the whole trying to attach someone's value to them being married is also weird fucking pick-me behavior. But, you know, there are some good, cool people in this chat, which is why I haven't exited it yet. But man, have there been a lot of fucking clowns there today. God damn. Yeah, Patty. He doesn't make $30. Who's my favorite comedian? I mean, Jimmy Carr is like one of my favorite comedians for sure. My favorite ever is Dave Attell. Okay, this is moving really fast. Who's looking for a wife even though he's bald? What are we talking about? Anyway. Okay, chat's getting a little crazy. I'm gonna keep doing my makeup. Just talk amongst yourselves. Let's see, soon I have to start doing my hair and get out of here. Taking out the clown trash. You love Dave Attell. Yeah, he's the best. He's freaking unbelievable. I'm going to be opening for him, doing guest spots for him in October again. I got to do some guest spots for him in Houston just a couple months back, and he's the freaking coolest. Do I think British humor is better than American? Not necessarily, but it is really good. I don't know Adam Friedland. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna ignore the chat for a second and go ahead and... You're not a Harvard graduate. You're a loser. We all know you're a loser. Because you're acting like a loser, and you are what you act like, so... Anyway... Do I plan on going back on Kill Tony? I would definitely go back. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from signing up. Okay, this fucking horse shit, worthless piece of shit is back, so timed out. Cool. Lost it for a second. Yeah, Alaskan. There's been a lot of fucking buds. Like, there's been duds. There's been duds here. What's up, Chicken Wing? Okay, I'm ignoring the chat for a second. It needs to be ignored, by the way. The list is really long. I'm ignoring it for a second because I need to do my liquid eyeliner. I'm gonna get real close because the mirror is behind the phone. Oh no. I already fucked up. Okay, I can smudge it. I can fix it. Talk amongst yourselves while I do this. I need to concentrate. And the mirror is behind the phone. That's why I'm so close. This is just regular eyeliner. I'm not even going to read what's going on there. Okay. What happens if you... Hilarious. No one's tried. So I don't know. No one's attempted it. I'm not. We're anti-violence here. So... Although I'm sure a million people have made that joke. You pooped today. Congrats. Me too. A couple times. Dodger, you gotta send... No, I'm not. I don't adhere to requests for free here. Sorry. Trying to hustle. No freebies. Okay. For anyone that's newer here... This is a comedy podcasting channel. If you want to support what I'm doing here, there are membership tiers. You do get bonus content. And that's that. Anyway. This is so annoying. Why are some of you so dumb? Surplus men losers. Yeah. Jesus is king. I'm not doing anything for free for you. If you want to send me a tip, I'll do something for you. I'll tell you a joke, but not for free. All right, I got liquid eyeliner in my eye. Let me fish it out. This isn't a charity live. This is just in case. Hi, Laura. Is my family in Ukraine? I have some family in Ukraine. I have like some distant cousins there. Anyways, chat's still being weird. Maybe I'll just ignore it till it gets normal and put the onus on you guys to be fucking normal. Thank you, Art of the Clown. You are nailing this. Absolutely nailing it. Doing a great job. Hey, I am doing makeup. Alaskan Apple, I'm dating a hot man who still has his hair. Not that there's anything wrong with baldness. It's just you seem to be using it just in a disparaging way. So I'm going to fight back on you by telling you that I am dating a hottie with a good hairline. Thank you, Sergey. I appreciate that. I'm so glad you liked it. I had so much fun doing it. I'm so grateful that Kurt came on. Thank you, Sada. I'm just doing makeup because I like it. I appreciate it. Thank you for saying that. Anyways, if anyone wants to support what's going on here, I have membership tiers. You don't have to. You don't even have to subscribe. In fact, don't subscribe if you feel like you're just going to unsubscribe. This is only for what I am sure will be a small fraction of you who actually enjoy what the hell's going on this channel. It's like, you know, for every maybe 200 people that come across this, maybe one or two are cool and actually end up enjoying the work that I'm doing here, and it ends up being worth your time. I know that time is precious, and I'm really appreciative of any of you that take the time to like stay in these chats and talk to me and watch videos. That's really, really cool. I would be doing the podcast anyways because I love doing it and I love having the conversations, but it's nice that there's other people who find value in it because that makes me feel good. Like sometimes I get these messages that an episode really helped somebody and made them feel good, and like that feels really nice to me, even though I'm, you know, having a hard time financially. I just know that eventually the show will pick up and that I will maybe make some ad money or something, or have like messages, you know, have enough on the Patreon, enough on the membership to make it worthwhile, to make it so that I don't have to do other odd jobs. Hi Gary, welcome. How did I work my way up in comedy? John, I'm still working my way up in comedy. It's currently only a part-time job for me. Like, while I'm so blessed and grateful that I'm making some money doing it, it's not even paying my rent yet. So, it's been 11 years of just going out consistently, going to open mics, doing shows, showing up, being a cool person to be around, like being nice, giving back to the community. If you're new in comedy or if you're doing comedy, I'm happy to give you if you want any advice, although I'm not sure I'm the right person to give it. Thank you, Sadat. Appreciate that. Anyways, Kevin, comedian, podcaster. How do I get my material? Mostly life experiences for sure. Yes, Ollie, I was just on Kill Tony. No, I won't say that I love anyone for an edit. I don't do stuff like that unless you send me tip money. No requests for free, y'all. Here I am trying to make rent. I'm not one of these streamers that makes a lot of money that has a team. Like, I am here struggling doing it by myself, trying to grow the shit. Anyways. I'm trying to catch up. Greeting from Germ. Okay. I think now that I'm done with my makeup. Oh, thank you, Ollie. Appreciate that. I had so much fun. I'm so blessed and grateful that I got to do that. Hello, hello. Anyway, it's been 41 minutes. I need to wrap it up because I got to get ready to leave for these shows. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. Please don't subscribe if you're just going to unsubscribe. I'm trying to tell you ahead of time, this is a comedy channel. This is a podcast channel. Besides talking to comedians, I also talk to a lot of people in the wellness space. I have a huge neuroscientist coming on we already recorded last week, but that episode will be out soon. I have a lot of really cool, interesting guests besides comedians, really smart, wonderful people who have educated me, and maybe you'll find something that you appreciate on there. So, thank you for being here. Have a great weekend. I'll do another live soon. You guys rule. See you later.